The correct term, pegging.
I think so, yeah. He's definitely being pegged. And welcome back, guys, to another Six and Below movie podcast. This week, we're on a journey with David Spade and Adam Sandler in The Do-Over. I'm Erik. This is Darren.
Welcome in.
Yes.
Just a little bit of a heads up, spoiler alert if you've never seen this film.
We tend to forget that every week, don't we?
Yeah, we do forget quite a lot. So let's jump straight into the vitals for this film then, shall we?
Yes.
So the IMDb rating is 5.7. That is why we're allowed to do it on this podcast. Budget. Do you explain a little bit about the budget?
Well, the thing with the budget with this, because it was like a Netflix original, from the research I found out, it turns out that Netflix actually approached Adam Sandler to do originally a 4-movie deal. So I think what they had found was that some of Sandler's like original films and stuff, I'm assuming like, you know, the classics, The Waterboy, Happy Gilmore and so on, were doing so well on the platform that they reached out to Sandler and said, look, we're going to give you this big wedge of money to do 4 films. And I believe this one was included in the first lot of films that he did, because I think he did the one with Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston.
Murder mystery, is it?
Yeah, the murder mystery one. Yeah. And that one, I think in 2019 was like the most streamed film on the platform. So they were like, let's just throw some money at this guy. So I think they threw it. I think it ranges. I found 250 mil that they paid him to do these 4 films. But you had the figure higher, didn't you?
Yeah, I found it was 350 million. But it didn't state how many films it was. So I don't know if it might have been increased for more films. I've got the budget as for this one is between 60 to 80 million.
That's what I don't get. We talk about budgets every week, but like a film like this, there's not many special effects. The only thing I can think is that Sandler's probably pocketed himself a little, you know, nice little paycheck there. Plus, definitely, as you know, with Sandler, you know, if you're a Sandler fan, he does put a lot of his friends in the film. So I'm sure he's not shortchanging them. Like, how many films has he been in with David Spade? So you got like the grown-up films.
Countless, mate. It's same with Ray as well. No, the Shooter Boy.
Yes.
He's in a lot of his films as well as in that Anger Management as well with him and loads of others.
Luis Guzman. Guzman. But he even has his wife in this film.
I was about to say that. She's probably been paid $5 million for a 10-minute cameo. And he's got $25 million in his pocket. And then it's like, after everybody's been paid, we've got $1.2 million for the film.
The thing is, though, is like part of this film is set in Puerto Rico, and I think they did film on set there. So it's like, you know, you may as well just fucking go on holiday for a couple of weeks, take all his film crew with him, all his mates, his wife, and it's like, let's just make a fucking holiday. Even his kids are in this film as well.
What?
So do you know the kids that are when he's at the hardware store? And he's talking to that guy and he's saying, oh, I've got the kids this weekend and I'm divorced and all that shit. Well, them kids there at the counter, I think the girl is his daughter.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not sure if the other kid that's there is him, but I know his daughter is, because he's the one when he's trying to remember the name for the vice. And he's like, you know, Joe Pesci used it in Casino. What's it called? He crushed that guy's head with it and the girl goes, a vice?
That could be his daughter then, yeah.
That's his daughter, yeah.
Any one of the new films that he's done as well, is it like You're Not Invited to My Bar Mitzvah or something?
Right.
A lot of his family are in that as well, supposedly.
Not surprised, mate.
But like you say, in everything he does, all his close friends and especially family are in there.
I mean, his daughter probably got paid $1 million. Put it in a little trust fund for her.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Go take advantage of it, aren't they?
Well, good on him, like, because the thing with Sandler films is, you know, you kind of know what you're going to get from them.
Yeah, they're not Oscar winning, are they? But they're good entertainment.
I've said this before about a couple of other films on our list, but you know, you're hungover on a Sunday morning or something, and it's just, you just want some shite to watch, so you're not going to take too seriously or need to watch too closely.
Sandler.
The only one I will say that I was impressed with that I watched recently, I think it was it's the one about the diamond guy. Was it Sandy Wexler?
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems, sorry.
I want to see that. Is it good?
That for a Sandler film, it was good. I wouldn't say it was like Oscar worthy still, but it's more of a dramatic role. And yeah, I enjoyed it.
That is a cannon monster. My logic is, if we keep throwing it out there each week, one of them will go pick up and go, What, these two guys, they what? I got a small podcast at the moment.
Give me money.
Let's get them sponsored.
Monster, give me money.
Because they're drinking a lot of Monster.
Send me free Monster.
Yeah, I'll take a free Monster. If not the money, just the free merchandise. Cool.
Hey, just send me a crate of Monster. I'll mention it every week until they run out, and you can send me some more.
Let's get back to the vitals.
Also, I've got an iPhone here as well, so if Apple, if you want to send me a new one, you know, I'm open. And obviously, Coca-Cola. So...
Anybody at all.
What else
Big
do
or
we
small
need?
companies. We'll take anything at all.
I know, right?
Right, let's get back to the vitals.
Yeah, so go on.
That's what I was talking about.
So they paid him a shitload of money to make a bunch of films. I think there was like the Ridiculous Six. What other ones were there that he's done?
Murder Mystery.
The Murder Mystery.
Wrong Missy.
The Do-Over, Sandy Wexler, and The Week Of.
Yeah, The Wrong Missy as well. It's one of his.
Yeah, you mentioned that one to me the other day.
Really funny.
Yeah, I've not seen that one yet. But yeah, I think, like I say, because he did a Murder Mystery 2 in the end, didn't he? And
yeah, just come out.
And Hubie Halloween as well. I seen that wasn't the best.
Terrible. Stay away from that one, guys.
His earlier work, Happy Gilmore, Waterboy.
They're the best.
I'll even go as far as say Billy Madison. I've not watched Billy Madison since I was probably like late teens, early 20s. And I did used to enjoy it, but I'd love to see if that holds up. Do you know what score that is, Billy Madison?
Do you want to try and find out on who did the vitals?
Yeah, I'll have a look now.
Okay, director is Stephen Brill. Stephen Brill has done a lot of Sandler films as well, and he works with Happy Madison Productions. Films such as The Wedding Singer, Mr. Deeds, Little Nicky, and Big Daddy. So he's right in there in his pocket with Sandler as well.
Big Daddy, great film. I enjoyed that. Little Nicky, yeah.
I liked it. It's a good fun film.
I think that's on our list, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
There is one film on that list that I will be refusing to fucking watch.
Which one?
Jack and Jill.
If it comes up, it comes up.
How they ever got Al Pacino to star in that fucking film?
I've not seen it.
Have you not seen it?
No, I seen the trailer of it and I thought, not for me.
Mate, I envy you. I envy you that you've not watched that piece of shit of a film.
We will do one day.
No.
Oh my God. So at the moment, we've got 40 films in there, haven't we?
Did you, what other films? Did you say Mr. Deeds was on that list?
Yeah.
Now that surprises me.
I think it was on like 5.6 or 5.8.
My God, I like Mr. Deeds. I definitely love the Mr. Sneaky guy.
Been a while since I've seen it. I can't remember it, to be honest with you.
It is a bit cheese on toast, like it's a bit corny. I enjoyed that film, but again, it's got all his friends in again, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got them all. You got Steve Buscemi, he's always in them.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, he's always in them. And then there's that guy,
because he's the cross-eyed guy, isn't he?
A dead deep voice with a cross-eyed. Goes, hey, you okay? Which one about?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I've no idea what his name is, but he's in so many of fucking Adam Sandler films. Is he in this?
I think he might be popping up somewhere. I think he pops up a little bit.
To be honest, I was a bit disappointed that we didn't get a Rob Schneider appearance.
Just about to say that. The top cast for this film is Adam Sandler as Max, David Spade as Charlie, Paula Patton as Heather, and Catherine Hahn as Becca. So, you notice obviously Sandler's wife is in this and she's a cameo in the club.
Yeah.
The blonde hair. At first, I didn't really recognise her, but...
Jackie Sandler as Joan.
Yeah, I got her a little bit later on, seeing her.
Yeah.
So, let's get to the plot of the film.
Two down on their luck guys decide to fake their own deaths and start over with new identities, only to find the people they're pretending to be.
Stop there. Stop there.
Stop there for what?
You need some good energy about this film.
Okay. 1 second.
Get some of that oomph.
Right, in honor of the film, I'm going to do a do-over. Okay? Right. Two down on their luck guys decide to fake their own deaths and start over with new identities, only to find that the people they're pretending to be are even deeper trouble. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you. Monster.
And the rest of it.
Hey? That's the only bit I've got.
Oh. Max, Adam Sandler, and Charlie, David Spade, old school friends who unite at a 25th high school reunion, are tied to their mundane lives. They decide to wipe a clean slate for a do-over after faking their deaths and assuming new identities. Could their lives be better the second time round?
Spoiler alert, no. Should we go into the film?
Yeah, yes, go straight into it, bud.
So they're at the high school reunion, you know, the old high school reunion cliche. and it's narrated by David Spade's character, and he's talking about like whether you were a geek at school or whether you're a stoner and all this shit. And you see these the old prom queen and king dancing at the beginning, and David Spade's kind of there in his fucking suit, looking boring as fuck, watching the prom queen and king having a dance and rubbing up on each other and having like a fucking PG-13 time,
getting a smear test
basically. And then all of a sudden there's Adam Sandler coming back. Now this kind of pisses me off in films when they're like, what, you don't recognise me? We grew up across the road from each other. We were best friends as kids. Mate, people don't change that fucking much. Unless you've been in some kind of dreadful accident, you're going to recognise the person you fucking grew up with. I don't think I've ever come across someone in my life that I've not seen in like 20 years and gone, sorry, who are you?
Dead eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then he's like, you don't remember the person who showed you your first pair of boobs and all that shit?
Which turns out to be his mum.
Yeah. But I do like it when he starts saying, oh, fucking hell, look at them two on the dance floor, the old prom queen and king, because they're fucking grinding on each other. David Spade says to him, oh, actually, they were married, but they're divorced now, but they're still good friends. He had twins together. And he's like, well, I hate to be the fucking person who's fucking married to this girl now while he's watching them have a smear test on the dance floor. And it turns out it's David Spade's wife.
Yeah. The alcoholic hose bag, he calls it.
Mate, he just fucking slags off his missus right in front of him.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
He's like, actually, I'm married to her.
Sorry. And the thing is as well, right? Because she's that hammered, her ex-boyfriend or ex-husband volunteers to take her home in a limousine. They've well got it on that night.
Definitely.
Charlie's like, oh, I've got to stay and pay for the party. And like,
he's pretty much fucked her on the dance floor in front of her.
Yeah. And you find later on, we'll discuss that bit a little bit later on.
But you find out that David Spade's obviously, he's got this woman who was the prom queen. He looks like he was fucking, well, he's still a fucking geek in school, a fucking loner. He somehow managed to pull this bird, which is probably one of the most unbelievable things in the film, because she's not that attractive, but she's definitely out of his league.
Yeah.
And he's raising this guy's kids, basically.
They are little twats, aren't they?
Oh, mate, the fucking little bastards. But you find out that Charlie, David Spade's character, is basically his life's going away. He still works in the same job that he was working in high school. And there's like a kind of little joke going on in there because he works in a bank that's inside a supermarket.
Yeah.
So it's like, you see a scene where you get like customers coming up saying, where do I find diapers? And he's like, she's like, aren't you the manager? And he's like, well, yeah, but of the bank. And she's like, diapers though? And he's like,
aisle 6.
Aisle 6, yeah. But he still drives the same car that he had in high school.
Yeah, he does everything the same, isn't it? His whole life.
He's still lusting after the woman he was in love with in high school, who he's now married to. But now
he's a proper walkover as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
You kind of feel sorry for him a little bit as well, don't you?
You do. His life is fucking wank. But then fucking Max comes along, Adam Sandler's character, and he comes across on first glance as this like cool fucking guy, and he tells Charlie that he's an FBI agent. He's even carrying a gun, and he's like, "Oh, that's so cool!" But then he pulls out a joint, doesn't he? And he's like, "But I love that throughout the film. Throughout the film, he keeps putting a joint in David Spade's mouth
every time. It's like, yeah, have a joint. It's like we're not. He goes, "Oh yeah, cheers, Max. Cheers. Yeah, do you want some? No, I'm staying away from that."
It's like, are you mad? The bureau fucking drug test me, mate. And also, like, speaking of, like, we're doing a bit of product placement today in honor of this film. That's why we're doing it, because Bud Light, Corona, even Sprint at one point when it's on the back of someone's phone in like massive characters, and it's like, fuck me, be a bit more subtle with it.
I actually read somewhere when I was doing a bit of the research for this film that he makes that much money off product placements and advertisements on the film that if the film is a flop, he'll still make a profit.
I'm not surprised, because if you look at even
all his films,
even going back to Happy Gilmore, I think the first time I heard about Subway sandwiches was in Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Because he goes on about how he gets to deal with it and all shit like that. And then, what was the other one? Popeyes Chicken.
Yeah, Popeyes Chicken and Little Nicky.
Chicken in Little Nicky.
Yeah, that was the big one for it.
Yeah. But, you know, he does use a lot of product placement, but like the Corona, how much did Corona pay you? But even in this bit, like near the beginning, you see David Spade holding a Corona, and then all of a sudden he goes to like a sunny beach, and it's literally like a fucking advertisement for Corona. Yeah, and it turns out to be his background on his computer. And then later on, he has a big fucking crate of Bud Light.
Yeah, on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
But throughout the film, if you notice, you'll just see Corona bottles every now and then.
Oh, it's sly, isn't it?
It is sly.
Advertisements.
But it's blatant.
Yeah. It's like, how do you feel on stuff like that, though, where it's like advertisements and things? Like when you're playing a computer game or when you're watching a film and it's like overkill with product placements and stuff.
To be honest, I don't mind if it's subtle.
Yeah. If it's subtle and it's not ruining your viewers' experience, then it's not real too bad, is it? But
it was like, I don't know if it was
sneaker.
I don't know if it was product placement, but I always remember in the first Ocean's 11, the Clooney ones. You know when they zoom in on that fucking, what they call them little trees you put in your car, the air fresheners.
Yeah,
and it kind of zooms it, like unfocuses, and has one of them right in the view. And I always looked at it and I was thinking, is that a product placement for that air freshener?
Pines.
But
like the pine wood fresh smell.
Bloody, I always meant to look that up to see if that was an actual product placement, because why else would they just unfocus? I'll try and put a clip in the edit, but they just kind of unfocus from what they're doing, and there's this pine fresh bloody tree. That type of shit where it completely takes you out of the moment of the film.
Yeah. It
does wind me up. But overall, as long as it's subtle, I don't really mind. If they're making a bit of money and it adds towards the film, then so be it.
What do you think about Max's wife?
So, well, we don't know it's Max's wife at first, do we? So, while they've gone away from the school reunion at the beginning, and they're at a bar having a drink, like just the two of them. And then Charlie, David Spade's character, notices a woman in the background. And he's like, oh, that's my crazy ex.
See, I think Catherine Hahn plays the crazy woman so well. Like Step Brothers. I love that film. And like when she's in the toilet and stuff, and she's like saying, oh, I love your curly, fluffy hair and stuff.
I do like her. She's a really good actress. And
she plays
like you say,
really well.
She does have that resting crazy look, that resting crazy face. But what else has she been in? Wasn't she in that one Division?
Yeah, she was in One Division as well.
I think she played that that role really well.
I've not seen it.
Have you not seen it?
No, is it any good though?
It's a good series, yeah. I'm just looking at it now. It's 7.9 on IMDb.
Yeah, I might have to look into that.
One Division, yeah. I enjoyed it. It was kind of, I'd say it was the last of the good Marvel stuff before they just went woke off the tits.
Loki, is that any good?
Loki, no.
Is it not good? No.
They've just done the whole woke thing where it's basically he's kind of, they play on the multiverse quite a lot with Loki, and he gets he kind of does a diversion from the main timeline or something, and then you get like the time police come along as Owen Wilson in it, and they come and arrest him, and then it turns out that there's a universe full of all these different Lokis from different timelines, but they're trying to keep one timeline. Anyway, they find out that one Loki's escaped, and it turns out to be a woman Loki, right? And as they've been doing in all these Disney films lately, is she just automatically, without any character development or anything, becomes the best Loki in any universe ever. She's the most Loki than even Loki from Lokiville, Tennessee. It's like she and it just winds me up, and it's like, well, who are you to be the best? Why did I whistle then? to be, who are you to be the best fucking Loki? And the shit when they're going with them type of films, it's like with She-Hulk. Have you seen that piece of shite?
I've seen clips of it. I've not seen it properly, and I've seen one clip of it right, where she was twerking with, is it like Megan Thee Stallion or somebody, one of them, Carly B or whatever.
The thing is, right, No, I'm all for diversity in women in films and all stuff like that.
Sure?
But no, I am definitely. what I'm against is them coming in and taking the roles from the men, and then without you've got
putting politics into it as well.
Yeah, it's all the politics behind it, because you've got the Hulk, who we've had the Hulk films, we've had the Avengers and stuff like that, where you find out, Bruce Banner's been struggling with his powers and he has to kind of work into them and learn to control them. But she becomes a Hulk, and within 5 minutes she's mastered everything, and all of a sudden she's stronger than him and so much better than him, just because she's a fucking woman.
Yeah, there was a lot of thing behind that, wasn't there? Agendas.
It's just the laziness of it. It's like, create your own character. There are good female characters out there when they're done properly, when they have their own film, rather than just trying to leash off the success of an already male-dominated film, and then just say, "Oh, well, we'll take Hulk or we'll take Loki, and we'll throw a female in there," and then all of a sudden, without any backstory or context or anything, they just automatically become the best of that character, and that's the shit that drives me mad.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about it.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get back to the film.
Sorry, it's just the smugness of it all. It just winds me the fuck up.
I love his little rants, though, to be honest with you. I really do. Let us know down in the comments as well. What are your thoughts on everything what Erik just said? Do you agree with what he said about She-Hulk? Personally, I do.
It's fucking terrible. And they just released Loki season 2, and I'm not going to be watching that. Yeah. Anyway, back to the do-over. So we find out that obviously David Spade, Charlie David Spade's character, he's obviously, we mentioned that he's raising these twins. But do you want to tell us a bit about these twins, Darren?
Yeah, so the first time we actually meet the twins, Charlie's just been out for Chinese for the family. And they come running down in the karate gear with water pistols, just squirt him straight in the nuts and just punch him. So it just shows how much of a walkover he is, even for these kids. How old would you say they are? About 14 or something?
Maybe even less than that, 12, 13, 14. They're young. The thing is, though, what would you do in that situation? They're not your kids. You've just come home. It's not like you can just start battering them. I mean, they take karate as well.
I wouldn't just sit there and take it, do you know what I mean? Like, the way he does. And then even later on, they come down and say, they forgot the fortune cookies. Oh. So he gets sent back out in the car, doesn't he? Oh. And that's when Max rings.
That wound me up, that, because they come down, don't they? They throw the Chinese at him and go, "Where's the fortune cookies?" Yeah. And next thing is he's back at the Chinese place getting it.
Yeah,
but you just be like, you just need to set the boundaries and just be like, "No, fuck off, get out my house, you little shit."
Definitely. He just lets them walk over him so much. Same for the wife as well. It's like when she gets that prize, she got a random phone call, which sounded 100% like a prank phone call. Where it's like, no, the Nigerian guy ringing up for your bank details, you've won a prize.
Is that supposed to be Max that's called her to offer this trip to kind of get her out of the way?
So.
Because it never really explained, but I did think, it's probably Max just trying to get him away from it.
I thought that. Yeah, I thought that, because it's a bit suspicious that when he goes to the Chinese, pick up the cookies, it's him calling straight away to say, come and hang out.
Yeah, because he sends him a photo, doesn't he, of next to his boat with a big cigar in his mouth and 2 fit birds behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when he goes over then, doesn't he? Starts falling for Max's lure.
Yeah, it's kind of his lifestyle that he's offering. Because he arrives and he's got this fucking boat and he's just living the life of fucking Riley.
It does look cool, doesn't it? A little trip on the boat though.
I want a boat. I want to go on a boat. Mate, if you text me there with a fucking cigar in your mouth, 2 birds behind me, I'd be paying for that spa trip to get my wife out. Anna, I'm sorry. Well, it's true. I want to go on a boat. Let me go on a boat, babe.
Let's remortgage our houses, right? Put our money together. And we could rent one for a week.
I'll tell you what, you remortgage your house and I'll bring the dinghy. Because there's something a bit odd. You start to realise about Adam Sandler's character, Max. You find out that he's maybe not quite the guy he's trying to sell himself as.
No, it's
so they're fishing off the back of the boat, aren't they? And they catch this massive fucking fish and he puts it down and he's flapping about and David Spade's all fucking happy with himself. I've caught this big fucking fish. Look at me, ma. And then he pulls out a fucking billy club. Max starts fucking smashing shit. And David Spade's just stood there while all blood's just splattering into his face.
That's it. It wasn't 1 or 2 times he hit it. He went to town on it.
And you're just
Really?
like,
Blood everywhere.
there's something a bit wrong with this guy, yeah? This FBI agent's a bit off his tits. Plus, he's already admitted to him that he's killed 8 people.
One of my favourite scenes on this film, though, right, is when he wakes up in the morning. You see the boat explosion,
Yeah.
and you're thinking, what the hell's going on here? Have they just like left the gas on? Have they been killed? And then the boat's going off, a little dinghy boat, and you see David Spade's been drugged.
It's quite good the way they've done it, though, because David Spade's doing his narration, Charlie's doing his narration of what's going on, and he's like, oh, we had such a great night, and then it cuts off, and the fucking boat just explodes in the distance, and you're like, all right then.
That's where the budget's gone, mate.
Yeah, probably.
It's a £2 million boat.
Yeah, blowing that fucking boat up.
That's it. But when he wakes up, though, he's like, have I been raped?
Yeah, 'cause that's it. He wakes up in a fucking seedy hotel room, tied to a bed.
It's like, why have you got me tied? So I didn't want you to freak out. I was like, what?
Mate, you won't fucking freak out. You've been roofied, fucking date rape drugged, took on a boat. You last thing is, right, you're going to sleep on a boat, now thinking you've just had a great day, except for maybe the Billy Club incident. You've seen some women's tits because they got flashed in there. Because that was funny.
Shows his own dick in the lap.
Adam Sandler's Max is like this, the birds at the boat, show us your tits, and she gets a boob, they get the boobies out, and then they're like, show us your dick, pulls his dick down, and they're like,
Especially the bit when he tries to run away as soon as he gets untied. He just runs straight into the door. It's like his legs don't work.
don't kill me, serial killer, and just runs straight into the door. It's like, mate, just take a second. You've been roofied. What was it? He's been under for 2 days?
If 2 days or something, he's been asleep for.
And then at this point, you're like, because at first I thought, oh, well, maybe this FBI agent, Max, has seeing how shit his life is and decided to take it on his own hands to kind of put him into witness protection or something.
Yeah.
Because, like, when you see the trailer for the film and you see, like we've got here, the images here, it's almost like the way they're holding the guns and shit, that, you know, he is going to be kind of an FBI agent and stuff, but no, we find out that he's not an FBI agent.
How many different careers has he had?
Dude. Mate, he lies about so much, it's hard to know what's the fucking truth.
So I've got him down, and I don't know if I got them all, to be honest with you. I've got him as FBI agent.
Yep.
A coroner in a city morgue.
Yep.
And a counsellor.
Yeah, guidance counsellor at the school.
Yeah, was there anything else?
I don't think you find out after that, but to be honest, by the time he's told him he's a guidance counsellor, I'm like, give it 10 minutes and he'll be the fucking taxi driver. Or he'll be unemployed, or he'll be a fucking fireman, pick a profession.
You don't go believe him, are you? Let's be honest.
I mean, to be honest, what does it care what fucking profession he is? As soon as he's not an FBI agent, it's like, well, who gives a fuck? But why are you doing all this shit? Well, obviously, we find out later on why he's doing it. But anyway, I love it when they go to the funerals as well. But
that was quite good.
It's fucking risky. You've just faked your own death. He even says to him, look, there's fuck all we can do now because, you know, if we get caught, we're looking at about 15 years. Adam Sandler's character, Max, has fucking... he's rinsed all his credit cards for about $60,000 and he has it in a duffel bag. And then David Spade runs off and is at his own funeral. It's like, why would you even fucking risk it?
No, that's it.
But,
exactly.
To be honest, I think he is in two minds about whether to go ahead with this whole plan at this point until he gets to the funeral and he realizes
that's what sells it to him, really, isn't it? It like makes his mind up.
Because he goes to his funeral and no one fucking gives a shit that he's died.
Did you see the kids?
Yeah,
they're just playing on
a fucking game.
The wife didn't have a clue what to say. And then the ex-husband comes over and said, let's go watch the dolphins.
Yeah, I think if Charlie was alive right now, he'd want us to go and watch the dolphins.
Yeah. And then he goes to the bank later on to his job. Like, he's been there since like all his life. He's replaced instantly.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, what else am I going to do?
And then he goes back to his house. And he's only been dead like 2 days. His car's already up for sale for like £100.
His clothes are free.
All his clothes are on the front with a sign on saying for free. And then he walks in, goes to check on the twins, sneaks into his house, and they're just both in bed on their bunk beds having a fucking wank. and then he goes into his bedroom because he hears a noise. Sounds like his wife's getting fucking battered or something. And he goes in and what? You want to explain? Want to explain for the children out there what's going on in his bedroom while he's supposedly dead?
Is the correct term pegging?
I think so, yeah. He's definitely being pegged.
That's it, man. She's literally got the guy bent over on all fours and she's just hammering him from behind.
Yeah. While they're watching the dolphins.
Yeah. It's like, woo, come on!
Dolphins, woo! And he's getting fucking anally violated by his ex-wife. But the other thing I wanted to mention as well is, so when he goes, is it before he goes to his funeral or after? And he ends up going back to the hotel room to see Max. And somehow Max has managed to get him and David Spade, Charlie, fucking fake passport. Where did he get? I would have believed it if he was still an FBI agent or some kind of fucking, you find out later he's some kind of CIA agent or whatever. But where the fuck is it? I don't know how easy it is to get a fake passport. Plus, not only a fake passport, but you find out that they've taken the identity of 2 dead guys. Yeah? And it's like, how do you even go about doing that?
He's probably done himself, got it all set up first, and then just stuck a picture over it. But
it's one thing to get a fake passport for just everyday life while you're already in the country, but the fact that they fucking leave the country as well. I know they go to Puerto Rico, which I think is it's an American territory, so I don't know if the rules are different. You don't need a visa and all that shit. But still, it's like, where are you getting that from?
Yeah, it is sus.
But I love it as well when Adam Sandler goes to his funeral and he's just stood blatantly in a fucking window across the street about 50 yards.
He's not hiding at all, is it?
I mean, you're there celebrating this guy's death. If you've seen him, you're either thinking, this guy's still alive or he's a fucking ghost.
Yeah. That's what I mean. And everybody's at his funeral, aren't they, as well? There's like really busy. Everybody's missing him.
Inconspicuous with it, is it? I mean, he's just stood there in the window with binoculars. And it's like, all it'll take is for someone to just look over and go, there he is. What, we fucking burying here?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so after the funeral, we find out that kind of, I think, does he mention about the dead bodies? That he found the 2 dead bodies. And he gives him a key. And it's like, I found this key up the dead guy's ass. And he sniffs it and he's like, fucking hell. Throws it on the floor.
And he tell him first, like, I found it, and he sniffs it. He goes, "Oh, it smells a bit funny." He goes, "Yeah, I found it up his ass." It's like, oh.
He literally turns and he goes, he just pukes.
But he picks it back up though.
Oh yeah. The other thing as well is, like, throughout this film, it's like what he's like. So what do you think this key could be? It's like, it's clearly going to be a banking key or something. And he's like, oh, it's a banking key. Oh, it's got this code on and, you know, it's for this country code and all stuff like that. And he says, actually, I can look it up on my banking app because, you know, he's a banker.
You just have apps.
Well, the first thing I was thinking was, well, he's dead. Surely they've cut his access off to all this shit because he even uses it later on, doesn't he?
And yeah, would it not be like flag up as well, saying his account's been used?
Yeah.
I mean, to say, wait a minute.
Do you think
is that an insurance job?
Yeah, because you'd think all that shit would be monitored. I know at my place of work, if I died tomorrow, within 30 minutes, the account would be locked and everything.
Yeah, definitely. Well, but there's a lot of plot holes in this, let's be honest with you.
yeah. It's just another one of them films where you can't take it too seriously because there's no way this would ever work. So they go into the bank, don't they?
Yeah.
And, well, they end up going, you find out that the keys for a bank in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, yeah.
Puerto Rico. So they head to Puerto Rico. They head to the bank. They manage to get themselves in there. They open it up, and there's like £1 million in cash. And
dips.
But at this point in the film, on my first watch, I'm thinking the way Adam Sandler is with Charlie about the key, it's kind of like, because at this point, I think we still think he's an FBI agent, don't we?
Yeah, and he's quite obsessive with the tablet as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
And when they get to the house as well for the first time, he's looking through everything, isn't he? Like under the bed, every cupboard, pulling everything apart. But obviously, you can tell he's actually looking for something, but
yeah, because I'm thinking, well, he's an FBI agent, and I'm thinking, well, the reason he's brought David Spade along for the ride is because he works in the banking sector, and it's kind of like, oh, because the way he says it as well, it's like, oh, what do you think this key could be for? Like he already knows what it's for, but he needs him to kind of look it up. But
uses him for the inside intel.
Well, like you say, they go into the safety deposit box. It's full of £1 million cash. It's got a tablet in there. It's got a letter from Dakota.
Yeah.
So it's like this. It's like this.
Dakota sounds hot.
Yeah, so it's like this. This letter saying, because what's his name? What are the names of the guys that they've took over their identity? So is it something Ryder? Butch Ryder.
Yeah, Butch Ryder is one of them.
Yeah, so it's like, so he's like, oh Butch, I've set this up. I've set you up a house and everything like that. Here's a load of money, for you to go and enjoy yourself and what have you. So anyway, you go to this house and it's a fucking mansion. And he's rooting through the house and everything, and they think, fuck me, they've hit the jackpot
Fishman.
here. Huh?
Dr. Ronald Fishman.
That's it, Dr. Ronald P. Fishman. And they're like, oh, we've hit the jackpot here. It's like, fuck me, you have, lads. You got a mansion. They even go to the garage, don't they? And there's a fucking Ferrari.
Yeah.
Like, who set this house up for him?
And the first thing they do is go to a bar, and he just announces it. He says, my name's Dr. P. Fishman. Smashed out of his head. Drinks are on me for the rest of your life. I've just moved in.
Oh, I know. Man, I'd be shitting myself, especially if I was Adam Sandler at this point, because at this point, obviously Charlie or Ronald P. Fishman doesn't know kind of the full story behind how he came to take these identities of these guys, but Adam Sandler carried the nose, and I'd be a bit like, I don't really want to go anywhere near that fucking house. I don't want to be anywhere near that. I'd just take the money and think, fuck it.
Stay back a bit. Charlie makes a point as well, goes, right, he's got tattoos. You've got to get the tattoos. Sanders, well, you got to get this piercing. Gets a fucking tongue piercing. Turns out it's not a tongue piercing.
Yeah. Later on, we find out that it's a cock piercing, and he ends up getting it.
It's stuck in his fucking cup.
Oh mate!
Like, why would you use the exact same bar? Why would you use one that looks similar?
Oh, I know. Like, I don't know. It's like even going through the whole thing of getting the tattoos and stuff, because I'm not being funny. I don't care if you've got the tattoos and you're wearing the jewelry and you're wearing the clothes. That fucking face.
Yeah.
It's like if you turned up one day pretending to be bloody, I don't know, Rishi Sunak, and I'd be like, yeah, mate, you might have his tattoos, you might be wearing his suit, you might be like banging his missus, but you ain't Rishi.
That's it. Let's skip forward a little bit anyway to when they're in the club.
They get told by this club by the next door neighbour, this like older kind of attractive woman. So they're like, yeah, we'll fucking meet you there. So she comes along with a friend who, as he mentioned before, is Adam Sandler's wife in real life. And then Jorge, the shooter boy, comes over, whoever his fucking name is. And Adam Sandler's like, dude, have you ever had a threesome? He's like, nah. He's going, I'm going to make this happen for you. I can't promise anything, but I'm going to make it happen. Next thing is, you just see David Spade's character there, just stood there with his top off, and he's like, you can just see the woman's head going up and down.
Getting a bit
like, oh shit, it's happening. And then who's at the other end of this spit roast?
Okay. We're giving each other eye contact.
He's just there, and he's like, dude, stop looking at me. And he's like, I don't know where to look.
Oh my god. And I absolutely love that bit, because when he goes away, because obviously he gets a bit nervous, isn't it, at the start? So he starts relaxing a little bit, starts enjoying it.
Yeah.
As it's like just him and that Dawn, or whatever her name is.
Yeah, because the shooter boy goes off for a shit. He's like, Adam Sandler says, oh, give Charlie a bit of a go in the saddle. And he's like, all right, I'm going to go for the shit anyway. So she climbs on top and starts fucking banging him, and then what happens then?
That's it. Just as he's enjoying it, he's like, oh, yeah, this is really good, this. Next minute, Shooter Boy comes back, stands right above his head, so all he's got a view of his balls. And he shouts out, and he's like, somebody turn the air conditioning down, sweating my balls off. You just see drips of sweat going down from his balls.
Ball sweat in his face. Oh.
That's absolutely minging.
The thing that creeps me out about this scene as well is that you've got Max there just watching. Just watching this threesome, and you're like, all right, well, this kind of
got a little bit friendly quickly.
Very friendly quickly. The balls.
It just cracks me up, that scene. All you see is the balls just swinging.
And then in the morning, he's serving him a sausage for breakfast, and he's like, oh, what does this look like? What does this remind you of? Does it need 2 little balls here? Just
need 2 rotten eggs to go with it.
Oh, and then I think the one of the funniest bits I found in this is so that guy comes to the front door, doesn't he? I can't remember who's he played by now.
He's in a lot of his films, though, isn't he? A lot of Adam Sandler
He
films.
is. And to be honest, this guy, what's his name? Nick Swardson. See, I've seen him in quite a few things. So there's quite a few of like.
Is that Dawn's husband?
So no. Sorry, not Dawn's husband. The guy who's
looking for Sandler.
Yeah, the insurance guy. Yeah. So I've seen him in quite a few like films, but he usually plays proper like kind of, I don't know what the politically right term is, but a bit camp and a bit out there. Like, have you ever seen Reno 911? I think he's in that as well,
No.
the TV series. But in this, he plays quite a serious character in a way, and I think he plays it quite well, considering the characters he usually plays. And I've said before that a lot of the time in films like this, like Adam Sandler definitely does it, where he's basically just playing himself.
Yeah.
You know,
he just has no look, though, does he?
No.
Every single part. But when they're trying to get away, he just gets run over every single time.
That's what I mean. That's what I was leading to. So he's kind of looking around the house, isn't he? Looking for them, and he just happens to walk out like across in front of the garages, and all of a sudden the Ferrari comes through the door, the garage door, and fucking runs him down.
That made me laugh as well.
But then later on, about 10 minutes later, the same fucking thing happens with the Range Rover.
Gets run over by the garage again, doesn't it? It comes through. And then he gets rammed off the road as well.
When he gets rammed off the road, that's amazing.
Oh my God. Right,
so,
what about Dawn's husband?
Yeah, so we find out after, obviously, Charlie's had this fucking threesome with this bird, this next door neighbour, and then Max, just in passing, mentions that they're going to be playing golf with her husband like the next day or something. And he's like, what? She's fucking married? But then next thing is Charlie's chilling in the pool, and there's the husband there with a fucking baseball bat. And he's like, come here so I can kick your ass. And he's floating in the middle of the pool, and he's like, nah, I'm not fucking moving. And he's like, I'll come to you then.
Oh,
and
right,
then,
when he gets shot, it does my nutting.
Yeah.
It's this noise, listen.
Yeah.
It's that for like 5 minutes in the background.
Oh, I know, just screaming his tits off. See, and then all of a sudden, a load of fucking 3 assassins arrive, just shooting shit. They can't shoot for shit. They somehow managed to shoot this guy's leg.
And that's it.
And then, yeah, he's in the jacuzzi just screaming his tits off, like you say, for 5 minutes. And then Charlie's trying to swim off. And then all of a sudden, fucking Max arrives like he's fucking Action Jackson.
Just pulls you straight up, doesn't it?
Action Jackson. Action Jackson? Yeah.
Action Jackson.
Fucking pulls him straight out. And you're like, all right then.
Where did he get superhuman strength from?
I know.
Pull someone out of the water, like with the resistance of the water, and then straight up to his teeth.
I know. And then he just casually kills 2 of them.
Oh, the German guy, though. The acrobat is so funny.
The gymnast. And he starts shooting at this guy, and he just fucking starts doing flips and all sorts. And he's like, Jesus Christ.
You're not too tall to do gymnastics.
Yeah.
I do actually love that scene. It's really good. It's quite a funny character as well, isn't it, that German guy?
I liked him.
You're fucking tall for gymnastics.
Oh, and then somehow the husband then, after like kind of he's taken out 2 guys, he gets out of the jacuzzi, and bear in mind this guy's just been shot in the leg, and he's fucking mate, you ain't walking. Yeah. I'm sorry, you're not walking.
But he's not just walking, he's like dancing with a bat above his head.
I know. And then he fucking shoots him in his other leg.
Then it starts for 5 minutes of him screaming.
The thing that annoys me though, at the end of the fucking film, it's like the fucking best mates. He's around the house having a fucking barbecue. It's like, hold on. He's been shot in the leg twice. Not just in the leg though, the fucking knee.
And his wife's been banged as well.
Yeah, and his wife's just been fucking tag teamed with him and the fucking shooter boy. Fucking spit roasted while Adam Sandler watches.
You see Shooter Boy's little assistant as well.
Oh yeah.
Taking notes.
Yeah. While they're having the threesome, he's just in the corner like, with his little notebook just fucking taking notes. So anyway, they fucking do one from the house, and then that's when he fesses up. Well, kind of fesses up, and Charlie's like, "Who the fuck are you? What's going on? Why are the assassins after these guys? What the fuck is going on?" And that's when he says, "Actually, I'm a coroner." It's like
bullshit,
man. Bullshit.
Don't believe that whatsoever, do I? Oh my God. And then he comes over towards the next scene where we meet Heather the first time. She just goes out running.
So they decide that because there's so much shit going on, they're looking through the tablet, aren't they? And then they realise that Ronald P. Fishman, or whatever his fucking name is, whoever Charlie's took over, has got a fucking wife. So they go to try and speak to her for some answers about what the fuck's going on. And instead of just approaching her like normal fucking people, they decide to run her down with a fucking camper van.
That's it. He just puts a foot down, doesn't it?
Yeah, so all of a sudden they're now back in the United States. They run this bird over. She invites them back to the house while they try and sort her leg out on that. And then all of a sudden they fucking kidnap her. But she just goes along with it.
Yeah, that's it. Just literally been ran over. And they say like, right, come on, you come with me.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. No, actually, no. They say they're going to go. Then she opts to go with them. She's like, oh, I'm coming with you.
Well, no, because if you think, because he comes to, that insurance guy comes to the door and she goes to answer it and she's looking through the peephole and then then Max's character comes up behind her and fucking gags her and like drags her off. She just goes with it, and then they kind of explain, I've nicked you. Your husband's dead. They show him a dead picture of his dead fucking body. And he's like, stop fucking showing people that. Anyway, and then she all of a sudden she's just like, all right, then, well, I'll just go with you guys, try and find out what's going on. Imagine someone comes into your life. Your missus has been missing for like fucking 3 weeks.
And ran you over with an RV.
And then some bird comes into your life and she's like, yeah, I'm pretending to be your missus, but it turns out there's people after her. Can you help me out? Be like,
nope.
No. No. Are you fucking mad?
Like you say, there's a lot of plot holes on this.
But don't get me wrong, you understand a bit later on why she does it. But at this point in the story, when you're watching it, you're like, what the fuck is... What is with this fucking woman? But why them guys don't think, hold on, there's something fishy here. Why the fuck is she going along with us?
Like I say, I watched it with Leanne as well, my missus, and she said straight away, she goes, there's no chance you going with them. There's something dodgy about her.
Yeah, and then she becomes like kind of the love interest of Charlie, and it's like, hey, of all this film I've watched so far, that's probably the most unbelievable bit. She's so far out of his fucking league. And
bearing in mind, her husband's just been killed, been ran over with the RV, kidnapped, and now like, just sleep with us.
Yeah,
they're perfectly fine. It's all right. Yeah, go crack on with it. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, the guy who's pretending to be your fucking husband, who's kidnapped you.
No, not at all.
Well, as well, if them two had a brain cell between them, Max and Charlie, they'd be thinking, why is she going along with this? Why is she? As soon as she said, oh, I'll just come with you, I'll be like, yeah.
That's it. You got to ask that question, haven't you?
What the fuck do you know? I'd be like, you can't trust this bird. But all Charlie's asked about is trying to bang her.
100%, mate. That's it.
I love that. I love these bits, though, when in the film, when they meet women, they kind of add 10 years to their age. So it'd be like, how old are you? 38. It wouldn't fucking work, though. If you went up to someone and said, yeah, you wouldn't think I'm 48. It'd be like, actually, now you mention it.
Well, that's what happens when they're at the bar, isn't it? Because Sandler tries it. He goes, oh, I'm 55. Ever turns around, oh, you look really good for your age. Then Charlie Butler's in, oh, I'm 62. No, 72. 75. But it's not Price is Right.
Yeah. But she's like, yeah, I can see that. Like, you overdone it, dude. But then we find out that so they find out that this Butch Ryder and this Dr. P. Fishman were friends, obviously. And they find out from the wife that Butch was a motorcycle rider, like in a motorcycle gang type thing, and that Ronald was kind of hanging out with him and going on these rides with him and stuff. So they go to this biker bar where they used to hang out, and then one of the guys in there recognizes, obviously, Sandler's wearing all this guy's fucking jewelry and got his tattoos and shit, and he's like, hold on, why the fuck are you wearing Butch's fucking gear? Who are you trying to be?
Yeah.
And then again, they sit down with him and hear the story. I'd be thinking, what are you fucking doing?
Next po dump, innit?
It definitely is, and it's just, I know, it'd be like if someone walked in a bar and they were wearing all your gear, and I'd be like, why are you wearing Darren's shit? And then they say, I'm pretending to be Darren. You'd be like, what the fuck? I'd be ringing the police.
Yeah. It turns out this big burly biker is actually called Dakota.
So it turns out the Butch Ryder with the most heterosexual name in the world, turns out that he's actually gay. And not only is he gay with this Dakota fella, this big burly fucking biker guy, but also that him and Ronald were in a bit of a relationship. But this is where we also find out why the guys have been killed, because this Ronald P. Fishman has been working on a successful cure for cancer.
Yeah, it's a good little plot twist for that, wasn't it? The way it all starts coming together. I really liked it.
So you find out that basically all the funding's been shut down by their financial backer because they were close. They were doing trials off the books for this cancer treatment because it wasn't like justified by the FDA. So it turns out that they've obviously come with this cancer cure, and people, big pharma or whoever it is, are trying to keep it under wraps. And so that's really what's been going on.
It's like big pharma will make trillions of profit from the treatment, where if you give it this instead.
Yeah, so they say big pharma would lose more money from having their radiation therapy and stuff took away, and switching over to this treatment, they stand to lose trillions, which I'm not sure would be correct, but anyway, I don't know.
I think it would, to be honest.
We can kind of discuss twists. We find out later on that the reason that Max is doing all this shit is because he was a patient of Ronald P. Fishman. You find out that he's actually got this cancer and the treatment's working on him, and then all of a sudden everything's shut down, and he goes to the lab to try and find out what's going on, and that's when he finds Butch and the doctor dead, and then he comes up with this fucking half-brain idea to try and find out what's going on by taking their identity and pretending to be them.
Did you see that twist come in?
The more it went on, yeah, kind of. Especially when you find out that this crazy ex-girlfriend of his is his wife. Now, when he goes to his mum's house and she turns up and she starts saying to him, "You're sick, Max, you're sick. Why don't you want to spend time with me? I'm your family." And it's kind of like, I kind of twigged then and thought, because throughout the film as well, it's kind of hinted that, like, I think one of the mornings they wake up and he's not feeling too good, and he just,
I know it's that. Yeah, he has a bag of tablets, doesn't he, on the side, and he's like, "Oh, you've got a hangover."
Yeah, so I kind of twigged by that point. Kind of started getting an inkling of what was going on. That he was going to turn out that he was a patient, or maybe one of his family members was under his care, and it just seems so unrealistic that that's what you'd kind of do. That your first response would be to go and steal their identity.
I mean, desperate circumstances, isn't it? Desperate measures.
I know. Well, you don't know what you do in that situation, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be this. Just seems a bit far-fetched. To be honest, I kind of feel like this kind of story kind of ruined it a bit.
Made it a little bit too dark with it.
I think if you're going to go with... It's not so much that it made it dark. It's just in the beginning where he's like FBI and stuff like that, and like I was saying earlier, where it would have been a good story if he thought, my mate's having a shit life, I'm going to arrange for him to go into witness protection or something and pretend that he's kind of like some kind of witness and give him a new life and all shit like that. Or if you're going to go with the whole cancer treatment thing, I think the first act of the film probably could have been done a bit better to kind of tie it in a bit.
Yeah, like I say, it seems
you get what I'm
like
trying to
two
say?
different stories, really, isn't it? The way it is, it's like it's gone from like dead light-hearted comedy to then something which is a little bit more serious subject.
And the way he lies, we mentioned before that he lies 3 times about what job he does.
Yeah.
It kind of loses his credibility. And then it's questioned as well by Charlie about why he's such fucking like Rambo with all the weapons and shit. And he says, and he just off the cuff comment about he went to police academy.
Yeah, he failed it because he couldn't pull a wheeler.
Yeah. And he does say that like he didn't pass the psychological examination. So they go to see the guy who's been funding this kind of cancer research, and he says, "Oh, I've been basically my funding was completely cut. I couldn't get funding anywhere. I couldn't even remortgage my house to try and fund it." And Adam Sandler's like, I don't believe him. When they leave the house, they're like, I don't believe him. He's in on it. He's a dickhead. He's trying to sell the cancer research from beneath them. So then he decides to take matters into his own hands and grabs a vice from the fucking shop. And then it's like,
it did make me laugh as well, right? Because when he comes into the house, he's sat there watching TV, the guy,
Yeah.
What's his name in this? Is it
Oh God,
Chuck or something like that?
Shecky.
Checker.
Shecky.
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 Checky.
I like
Checky.
saying it. Chucky.
Shecky.
Shecky.
Not Chucky. Shecky. Shecky.
With a T.
Yeah, Shecky. Shecky. Where is it? Shecky.
Shecky. That's a really weird name, especially when I've got the headphones
Shecky,
on. I've got you like a bit of an echo in there. It sounds like something else. But anyway,
it's lost all its meaning now.
Yeah, it's when he comes over towards Shecky. He does the same word over and over. He loses the meaning.
Shecky.
It's when he comes over to the house, he sees him lying there. He just picks him up, grabs him, puts his head into the vice. How did you not notice the guy's got a bloody bullet wound in his chest?
The thing is, as well, is when, like you say, when he walks in and he's just sat there watching telly. It's like, I did notice on the second watch that the gunshot wound was there when he pulls him over the couch. But the fact that he's just kind of just sat there chilling, you'd at least say to him, fucking hell, I've been shot.
Yeah.
You wouldn't just wait for him to get you onto the table, get your head in the vice and start clamping him before you fucking tell someone. So the German gymnast comes in and starts fucking torturing him.
He just enters the room as well on his hands. Did you notice that?
just randomly, just on his hands, yeah.
Just walks in on his hands.
He takes him downstairs to torture him, doesn't he? Oh, when he starts greasing up that fucking stick or whatever.
Yeah, what up?
Are you fucking wearing the Nikes? Those are my sneakers. He gave them to me. It was his dying wish.
Finders, keepers. Lose your sneakers.
Finders, keepers, lose your sneakers.
How the fuck are you 9 foot tall and you fit in a pair of 11s?
Oh, I know, right? His toes have got to be like that in there, haven't they? Just fucking curled up.
Oh, yeah, they've got to be crunched up.
He gets that, what is it that he's actually using?
It's like a gear stick with a bit of lube.
Yeah. So he gets a gear stick and he starts lubing it up and he starts like adding fucking glass to it and all stuff like getting all excited that he's gonna fucking rape his ass with it.
It's a little bit gay, that, isn't it?
Yeah. And he's like, no, it's not gay. It's you that's gonna get it. And he's like, yeah, but you seem to be really enjoying the thought of sticking that thing up my ass. That's a bit gay, mate.
No.
So when that's not long after that is when we get the other reveal, isn't it? The fucking Heather. So the late doctor's wife that David Spade's been banging is actually the one that set all this in motion.
Yeah, she's in it all along. She's the one who actually killed them both.
Yeah, did she kill them?
Yeah, it was her who shot them.
Oh, actually, yeah. Now you mention it, she does say, yeah, it was me that done. So who sent the assassins?
Her. She's in charge of them. Because when Sandler's getting tortured or about to be, and he's like strapped over the benches and they're like about to get the gear stick up his ass.
Yeah.
She comes down and starts saying to him like, no, what are you doing? Why are you playing about with him? Just kill him.
Yeah.
So she's like in charge. She's the one giving the orders. Because she says as well, doesn't she? She was approached by the pharma companies to sabotage it and kill them to get the payoff.
Yeah, because they offered him a load of money, didn't they? The Dr. Fishman, they offered him a load of money to kind of shut it all down. Yeah. But he wouldn't take it. So they approached her and she was like, I'll have the fucking money.
Straight away, mate. Money grabber.
Yeah.
You can tell that from the start, though, can't you? Isn't it?
Yeah. But the other thing I don't get is, right, so it's revealed that, she's orchestrated all this mess. And then she rings Charlie and says, oh, fucking Max has been here and he's killed Shecky and all shit like that. And then it's like, oh, we need to meet up. And by this point, David Spade's found the research on the tablet in the Jenga app. And then he goes to meet her to supposedly give her the tablet. And then he punches her in the face out of nowhere. Like he just somehow knows that she's now bad.
Yeah, because she said about no killing Chucky. He knew that he wouldn't do it.
Shecky.
I'm going to call him Chucky from now, right?
It's not Chucky.
It's Chucky.
It's not Chucky.
It's Chucky in my eyes. That's what I'm calling him. Chucky.
It's Shecky. Say it with me, Darren.
Chucky.
Shecky.
Chucky.
Oh my God. Every week with names. Chucky. Every week. Fucking
so anyway, for the purpose of this podcast, right, his name's Chucky.
No, I'm just going to start calling you Karen then. So what was it, Karen?
Not Karen.
It may as well be. Right, okay. Yeah, so he comes along and he just punches her out of nowhere. And it's kind of like, well, how the fuck does he know that she's bad at this point? Because all he's done is just ring him up and say, oh, Max has killed Shecky. But
that's what happened though. She kind of gave her cover away. Because he knows, when he punches her, he turns around and says, like, he would never kill an innocent man.
I know, but he says, oh, I know Max. He never... I don't buy it because all the way through this, he does not know Max.
Definitely. How many jobs?
I know. Max is fucking
How many times has he lied?
Yeah, and then she's about to shoot him, and what happens? He comes along on his fucking motorbike.
I love this scene. I absolutely love this scene. Especially when he comes down on his little moped. It's like his kid's bike as well, isn't it, from when he was a kid?
Hey, it's fucking corny.
I liked it, man. When he comes up, pops a wheelie, it's Heather out of the way, saves Charlie, and then just crashes into the wall. Goes flying. And the first thing he says is like, hey, Charlie, did you see that wheelie? I managed to pop one.
I could have been a cop. And then she's got him at gunpoint, and then somehow out of nowhere, his fucking wife's arrived. But I suppose Charlie's just been to see her. So she's probably come with him.
Sets him up.
But this whole fight scene makes no sense, right? Because she jumps from like a kind of balcony, like a decking area, down
like
onto
squirrel
it.
monkey, just arms out.
They're fighting on the street, and then in the next scene, they're back on the decking area, right?
Yeah.
And they're fighting, and then they're on the next bit of fucking decking, and the next thing is they're upstairs because she fucking throws her down the stairs towards the end of it. And it's like, fucking hell, pick a place to fight. Stop jumping about.
It did make me laugh though. While them two fighting, you got Charlie and Max just sat there, arms folded, patting each other on about watching it. And then out of nowhere, Max pulls out a joint and gives it to Charlie. It's like passing him a joint and they sat there smoking a joint watching it. It's like, where did he pull that from?
The whole thing with the joints as well. Like, even when, like, earlier on when they're on the boat and they're being pulled along on them little dinghies, and he's like that reaching over giving him a joint. But yeah, it's like done slow motion with some like I don't even know what the song is that's playing at the time, but like the slow motion having a bitch fight. Just
I quite liked that. I thought it was funny.
There's just no continuity to it at all, to the fight, but I kind of get what they're doing with it. They're trying to make it kind of funny, like the like sexy bitch fight, and then so she eventually wins, doesn't she? And they get the tablet, and then a load of fucking police turn up from nowhere, and they're like, "Put your hands up!" And she puts her hands up and chucks the fucking tablet.
How far did that go into the water?
I know.
It was like a 200-meter bloody throw. And
then you find out that this insurance guy was actually FBI all along. But just to take it back a little bit, so this insurance guy, he's been ran over twice by the same
rammed off the road.
And then when he gets rammed off the road, it's like,
his arm, do you see the bone sticking out?
He turns into it and the car fucking flips. I was like, oh shit. And then they drop him off outside the hospital, don't they? And he's like, yeah, you'd probably be able to saw that. His bones sticking out his arm.
He's like 8 inches of bone sticking out his arm.
It's like, poor bastard. So anyway, it turns out the tablet's not salvageable.
Luckily, Charlie's a smart one though, isn't he?
He is, because he makes a copy of it.
In
his
he keeps
prison
it pocket.
Safe. He bought
the prison pocket.
The thing is as well, it's like, so they find out that, so they're like taking her and they're like, oh, we've got to take Charlie through to surgery. And he just goes over to the doctor, no fucking context.
As if, right, he's been arrested by the FBI. As if you go walk like through the reception of the A&E department with somebody who's going into surgery, just walks past and it's that person. And then they let him go over and talk to each other. And then patient confidentially goes out the window because she shows him the x-ray of everything that's going on.
That's what I was about to say, yeah. And it explains the whole his fucking history. Like you say, shows him the x-ray and it's like, with no context as to what the relationship is or anything. And it's like, why are you showing him all this?
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, it turns out that David Spade Charlie has shoved a USB stick up his ass with a cancer cure on it. And then they use this as a kind of bargaining chip, apparently, to stay out of jail.
Wait, why does he go for surgery, though? Surely just poop it out.
Well, yeah.
I mean, how many people smuggle drugs like in little Easter egg things?
Yeah,
all the time.
But then I love this bit at the end when Charlie goes back to his old house to see his wife and stuff, but he dresses up as a zombie and comes in like, and they all shit.
Kids just shit themselves. And how is Dakota still alive?
What?
Dakota's still alive. Did you not notice that bit? Because after he comes back as a zombie,
Wait,
he goes back
shot.
to Puerto Rico and they're sitting there at the bar having drinks. And then Dakota's there.
I wonder if this is set in the same universe as the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because what has it been, about 10 minutes and he's alive? Well, the other thing as well is at the end of it all, how have they still got the house?
I suppose they got the identity.
Well, they go back to the house and somehow they're having a fucking barbecue or something with the guys from next door, even though Charlie banged his wife and he got shot. It makes
no sense, does it? The whole end of this film, it just makes no sense. Like, why is Max's mum walking around with her tits out?
I don't think we've even discussed Max's mum. It's like the whole thing about being senile and everything like that. So halfway through the film, they go to Max's mum's house to try and hide out because it's kind of off the grid or whatever. And they treat his mum like she's fucking senile. But on my second watch, obviously knowing that, like, the whole thing about him having cancer and stuff, the thing I don't get is when she says to him, and there's little Maxie, and there's a picture of a kid on the fridge, and then he says, "Mom, that's me when I was little. You can remember his fucking job, but you don't remember me." And then later on, when you find out that actually he does have a little kid called Little Maxie, it's like, is his mum in on it?
I don't think she was.
I'm not explaining this very well, but it's almost like on your second watch, you're thinking, well, is the mum in on it? Because he's treating her like a senile old fool. But she's right. That is his kid, his granddaughter, Little Maxie. And yeah, it's just...
Yeah, I think she has got the dementia, but because they have the pictures on the fridge and stuff for the people. But I don't think he told her about, obviously, everything that was going on.
But even later on, while they're at the beach house, while they're hiding out with the mum, his wife comes along and, like, you're still under the impression that it's kind of like the crazy ex. And it's like, does his mum not recognise his wife?
She's not on the fridge. So
just wrapping up, what your thoughts on this film? Then what do you make of it? What would you change?
Well, just start off with the awards.
We can do the awards, yeah.
Okay, so that is the end of the Do-Over film. Let's get on with the awards. So each week at Six and Below Podcast, we give out awards for the films, and some of the awards we give out is the best actor, worst actor, best character, worst character, and 3 things we liked about the film. Regardless if we enjoyed the film altogether, we still got to try and pick 3 things that we enjoyed. So let's go on first with the best actor award.
Have you ever had a single moment's thought about my responsibilities? Have you ever thought for a single solitary moment about my responsibilities to my employers? Has it ever occurred to you that I have agreed to look after the Overlook Hotel until May the 1st?
Bonus points if you can guess what film that is from. Erik didn't.
Yes, I did.
It's a Jack Nicholson film. If you didn't know, because Erik didn't know that either. But okay.
Now I've actually listened to it, and he mentions the Overlook Hotel. That's a bit of a clue. I didn't hear that before.
If you're into films, it's a classic, good film. Great scene as well in that film.
So what was it? Best actor.
Best actor award.
As per usual, in these type of films,
yes.
6 and below, the acting, the talent might be good, but the acting is usually a bit subpar.
There's no Oscars, is there?
No. Adam Sandler, like in most of his films, he just plays himself. He's a lovable goof. He looks after his friends and all that shit. So I think he's just really just playing himself. David Spade again. David Spade, kind of phoned in. Anyway, I could go through everyone, but I would probably give it to either Catherine Hahn, because I really like her and she plays crazy well.
Yeah.
But again, she's another one that kind of plays similar characters all the time. Or Nick Swardson, the guy who plays the debt collector and the FBI agent in the end. Only because it's so different to the characters I've seen him play before. And I kind of buy him out. I know it's only a small role and there's not much range in the role and stuff like that.
There's no dialogue. No, he just gets hit by a car every time.
Yeah. But it's mainly the fact that he's doing something different for a change. That he's not this camp character that he usually is. So there's not many people to choose from. Maybe Sean Austin, maybe, is like Teddo. You know, the ex-husband at the beginning. Only because it's Sean Austin and he's a good actor. You know.
Yeah, we're not going on the performance of other films, so it's on this one.
Oh, no, definitely not him then. But no, I'm gonna say Bob, Nick Swardson, Bob, the FBI agent.
Yeah,
that'd be my choice. So go on, who would be yours?
I've gone for David Spade. I know it's one of the obvious ones, but you can believe that he is a pushover. You can believe that his life is just completely fed up with it and he wants to change. You know, miserable type thing. You believe it?
Well, is that not just him?
Possibly. Quite possibly, but like you say, is it a type of like, is he casted well for it? Because he plays that quite often. But personally, do you know what I mean? He came across as like a big pushover. You felt sympathy for him. You felt bad for him. That's why I went for him.
I probably agree with you on that, yeah. Thinking back now, yeah. I think you do make a good point, but I'll stick with mine, you stick with yours. There's no agreement on this.
What we need to do? Should we do a flip for it?
Yeah, go on,
you've got to give one of them an award, haven't you?
Yeah, go on.
Right.
Go on.
So, you got a coin?
So I'll just ask Siri to flip a coin.
Yes.
Heads or tails for David Spade?
I'm going for heads.
Okay. Siri, flip a coin. Tails. So we're giving it to Nick Swardson.
But if you want to play along as well, guys, let us know down in the comments section.
So what's the next award then, Darren?
The Worst Actor Award, aka the Steven Seagal Award.
I'm gonna take you to the bank, Senator Trent. To the blood bank.
Yeah, so you can go first on this one. You can go first.
Dawn's
on this
husband.
One. Hey?
Dawn's husband.
Yeah. The crier.
It was awful.
Yeah.
It was the screaming. It was
what's his
over
name?
the top, being shot in the leg. It's like 5 minutes. It was annoying. I was like, oh my god, the guy's in the film for literally 2 minutes, and he annoyed the shit out of me.
Mine's gonna be a bit controversial. Sandler.
Right? Why?
Like I say, there's no range to him at all. He just plays the same character in every film. Don't get me wrong. I like Adam Sandler films, like we said at the beginning. You know, they're just pure entertainment. But he is one of these actors that just kind of, the majority of the time, he's playing the same character.
Yeah, 100%.
Just same character, just thrown into a different scenario. And it's basically, what would Adam Sandler do if he was in this scenario? And that's basically what the film is.
Mm. Yeah, I agree with that, to be honest with you. And it's like he's cracked a formula, hasn't it?
Yeah, so I'll choose heads or tails on this one.
Yeah,
so I'll go with heads for Sandler.
Yep, Leanne went for the doctor's wife. Ever.
Really? Wait 2 seconds. Flip a coin. Heads. So I win that one as well. So congratulations, Adam. Your awards in the post. If you just want to put a comment down with your address, we'll make sure the award gets to you. And
we've got plenty of Adam Sandler awards, films on here, so you might get plenty of awards. Yeah,
so the award is this empty can of Monster. Monster Energy Ultra. Congratulations, Adam. If you want to do up a video with, an acceptance speech, we'll make sure it's on next week's video. Thank you very much. So, do you want to go through the next section?
The best character.
Best character.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm not sure there were many memorable characters in this.
There's no certain character you liked more than the other?
I like the shooter boy. Yeah, the one he has a threesome with. He was quite funny.
Yeah, he was quite funny.
Who else is? I'm just looking at the cast now. Yeah, Max and Charlie. I don't know. They were likable characters. It's a tough one, this, because there wasn't anyone that particularly stood out as someone that I love. So I'll go with the shooter boy.
The shooter boy.
Yeah.
That's quite a good one, to be fair. That was a comical scene. It's one of my favourite scenes on there as well.
I think it's more the scene than the character, but
Yeah.
just the fact that he has this guy following him around, his little apprentice shooter boy, and he has his little notepad out, and even while he's having the threesome, he's like,
Yeah. Yeah, I went for the German guy, the German athlete.
oh, I forgot about it. I'm changing mine. German guy. I forgot all about him.
Every single scene it was in, right? It was funny. Every single scene, you laughed when he done it. It's like when he comes for the first time you meet him, he does all the flips. And then when he kills Dakota, he does the donut around with all the dust, tries to run him over, and he does like a bloody pirouette flip through the air.
I forgot about him because I'd maybe put him down for like best actor as well in this because he plays the role really well.
He does, doesn't he? He plays Psycho well.
I completely forgot about him.
And again, there's another funny scene. Every single scene it is in, you laugh, don't you?
When he flips over the car.
Just lands perfect.
And you see him in the rearview mirror, don't you? Just giving it the bowing. And he's like, the award for what the fuck was that? Goes to. Right, so go on. Next one.
Okay, and the final award is the worst character.
Worst character ever.
Now, this isn't, like, say, based on the ability of the acting range or anything. It's the character themselves. I agree.
Ever, 100%.
I've gone for Heather as well, and so did Leanne.
No, I could get that she's taking the money, but whether I'd kill my wife or however much money they're offering, I don't know. But the fact that she just goes along with them, the fact that she sleeps with Charlie,
it's not believable. Okay,
She's
three
just-
things you enjoyed about the film.
So I enjoyed a lot of the comedy scenes. I love the bit with Bob when he gets run over twice. That had me in stitches, especially the second time. And when he gets run off the road, them bits. Yeah, I really like them. The gymnast guy.
Yeah.
When he's lubing up all his shit. And luckily I can't see your screen this week. I love how you put it on your other screen so I can't read off your notes.
Cheater.
What other bits did I enjoy? Yeah. Can I just say them as my three? Ferrari, Land Rover, run off the road.
So each time he gets hit.
Every time he gets hit, yeah.
I suppose you could. But I've gone for like the threesome scene. I thought that's just.
Oh, I
made me
forgot
laugh.
about the threesome scene.
I love the scene when David Spade wakes up. When he's tied to the bed and he stands up, he just walks into the fucking door. Legs are not working. A third one, I did put good dialogue. Then I've changed it actually to just like say pretty much all the scenes with the German guy when he's doing flips and diving out the way, and Adam Sandler's reaction to him as well when he sees him.
So, if you had to give this your own rating, if you were the only person that ever mattered on IMDb and the rating you put on there, what would it be? What would you give it? What would you give this film?
I'd say 7.
You're just fucking throwing 7s out there.
I love throwing 7s out. I enjoyed it. I'll be honest with you. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's not going to win any Oscars. It's not going to winning awards. It's not a film I would watch over and over. But however, if it was on, if I was flicking through the channels, I'd probably watch it. It's a great first time viewing. If you watch it within a week for the second time like we did, yeah, it kind of grates on you a little bit. That's 6.5 then.
I think you need to go away and have a look at the type of films on IMDb that get 7 or above. Because it ain't shit like this, dude.
What?
Don't get me wrong, right? Like I say, it's an enjoyable film, but I would say the rating on IMDb is pretty much justified. I don't think it could be maybe a 6.1 at the absolute maximum. But don't get me wrong, it's the first time I watched it, I found it enjoyable. But
yeah,
to do this podcast, I watched it a few times, and by the second watch, I was bored.
I was a little bit for that, if I'm being honest with you. That's why I thought it'd be right. Okay, I was being a bit generous. I'll probably go for a 6. So, what would you put it on our Hall of Fame then?
I'd say it's worth a watch once, or if you're gonna watch it a few times, give it a couple of years between it.
Yeah, don't watch it within the same week. That's what mistake we made. But that's our research for this show. That's what we've got to do, unfortunately.
I'd say worth a watch. Put it in there. I wouldn't skip it. If you, like I say, if you're just looking for a film just to pass the time, that doesn't take itself too seriously, has a few little twists in it and stuff. Obviously, we've ruined it all for you now if you've not seen the film, but it sucks to be you. We did warn you in the beginning, you dickheads. But yeah, I definitely put it in the worth to watch. It's not a must-see film.
No, I wouldn't say must-see. But like you say, it is one of them films. It's an easy watch. If you're flicking through Sky, you're looking for something easy to watch, stick it on. It's not too
Netflix.
bad. It's a good first watch, definitely.
Dude, Netflix aren't going to appreciate you. They spent 250 at least million on Sandler, and you've just told them it's on fucking Sky.
You know what I mean?
I know, but give him a break, like.
You can watch this at Netflix.
At netflix.com.co.uk, whatever. But anyway, so we're going to give it a worth a watch. So if you agree, pop it in the comments. If you like this video, give us a like, subscribe. We're releasing these every week. Like Darren says, we're doing Men in Black International next week. So you can join us for that.
Yeah, certainly can. And if you're watching on Spotify, please hit that 5-star rating so more people can get out and watch this.
Yes, I really enjoy doing these videos, and we're hoping the quality is going to get better. And yeah, please just recommend us to friends.
Tell your nan.
Tell your nan. Get her subscribed. Go round. Stick a telly on. Stick YouTube on. She's probably not going to know what the fuck's going on. And just hit that subscribe so she can just see us, Darren's beautiful face, appear on her screen every week. But yeah, we do appreciate any support you can give us.
And even if you really want to help out as well, if you're watching it on YouTube or Spotify, just leave it playing in the background. You can have it on mute if you really want.
I know, right? Yeah, just
getting views up.
Yeah. Please do. Like I say, these films, a lot of them are just shit you can stick on in the background. That's us. We're the shit you can stick on in the background.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
we're an easy watch here at 6.
We know what we are. We know what we are. But again, thank you guys, and we'll see you next week for Men in Black International.
Take care, guys. Thanks very much for watching and listening.